when was the last time, be honest, when was the last time you left your dog at home for more than a minute or 5 minutes? Tell me, how long has it been since you have left your dog home alone? Did you just find out that your kids are going back to school soon? Oh my goodness, what is your poor dog going to do? All of your animals, if you have more than one dog, whatever. If you got the dog during the pandemic and your dog hasn't been alone at all, they don't know what that means. Let's talk about it. Let's get a plan in place so that we can alleviate this separation anxiety and fear and stress of our poor animals when we leave them at home. Yeah, are you starting to plan some vacations? What are you going to do with your animals? Oh my goodness, let me know. What is your plan? What is your plan for taking care of your animals when you have to be gone for literally more than 5 minutes? Because a lot of us have not left our animals home alone. So first, I just want to tell you guys a story before we start into our first of a series on separation anxiety and how to alleviate it. We're calling this series Panic in the Doghouse. So stick with me. I have a bunch of suggestions for you guys today on how we can help our animals. So first, I want to say that this is Jilly, as you guys know. I'm trying to get so you can see her. So Jilly used to be home for 3-4 hours at a time while I was out walking dogs, training with dogs, working in my studio, taking the kids to school. She was home alone, right? And then about a year ago, as all of you can relate, we were all home alone with her. Like all the time, all together, right? So one time over last summer, I had to be gone for a couple hours. And we put her in her crate like she likes to go in, right? Like, you go in there? Can you go into a crate? She'll go in there. Go on. Well, I have to stand up, I think. She thinks that this is playtime right now. So she went into her crate, and then I left her for a few hours. We came back. She was panicked. And I know that because I know what the signs are, and I'm going to share those with you so you have an idea of what they are too. If you're having issues, please consult with a professional dog trainer on what's going on. If you need help, like a step-by-step plan on how to reincorporate staying home alone into your dog's life. So you want to make sure that you have that in place. So with Jilly, I came home, you guys, she was panicked. She was panting and pacing and howling. And I was like, oh my goodness, how long had she been doing that? And I felt terrible. And I realized that we hadn't left her home. We had no idea what was going on. So I had to start over. I had to start over with reintroducing her to her crate, teaching her that it's a safe place to be when we're not home, teaching her that it's okay for her to be in there, as much as we needed her to be in there, that it was okay, that we were coming back, that it was fine. She didn't have to worry about a thing. So it took time. It took a plan, and we worked on it. We worked on it for a long time, and now she will. She'll go back in there all the time. I have created a plan, and that's working. That is successful. And so when my kids are back in school full time and I'm back out walking your dogs and training outside of the home, I will have a plan for Jilly so she'll be okay and comfortable here on her own. And that's what I want for all of you. Like, I want you to have that plan also in place. All right, so with all of that out of the way, this is, like I said, the first part in the separation anxiety series that we're going to be doing this spring. A lot of us, haven't been away for a long time, and we need support. We need a plan. We need to get this in order. So first, I just want to go over some of the signs that your dog may be showing to show that they are having some ouch. We'll do a little nipping training too. So when she mouthed me, it didn't hurt at all, but I wanted her to know that did not mean I was going to play with her. So we will get into that another day. Another training on how to work with nipping and biting issues. But as you can see, she walked away. She did walk away, and she's trying to figure out something else to do. All right, so what are some symbols? Go in your crate. Go on. Jilly, all right, we're going to switch to place. Come on, go on. Jilly, come on. Yes! Good girl. All right, stay. All right, oh. what are some, maybe we needed to rehearse before we did this live. Julie, go to your place. Place. All the way in. There you go. This is a funny angle for her to be doing this. Okay, stay. So what are the signs of separation anxiety that you may see in your animals? So one could be panting. One could be drooling. If you come home and there's a wet spot on the blanket or on the bed and it's not from pee, it's because they were drooling. I'm trying to be in the camera at the same time as trying to do this. It's not working very well. Jilly, go to your place. There you go. So that could be one. Another thing, they could refuse to eat. If your dog is super stressed out, they won't eat. They get so nervous that they won't eat. Another thing is they may, as soon as you get home, take a huge nap. They could take the biggest nap ever. And what does that mean? That means that they were panicked. They did not rest. They didn't relax. They didn't relax the whole time. That could be another way that you would know that they didn't. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry for this behavior. She is so excited right now. This is fun. Go on in. Go. All right, stay. No, go back in. Go back in. Lay down. Oh, good girl. All right, stay. So the other way, so they'll refuse to eat. They could also maybe pee or poop in their crate. The other things that they could do is destroy your furniture. They could destroy your furniture, your door frames, the walls. Go on in. Oh my goodness. This is a really poorly planned video. Oh, she's usually so much better, as you all know. This one's pretty funny. Okay, so they could destroy the furniture if they are that nervous. And they could also break through their crate. So they could break through the crate, the baby gate. Go on in all the way. Good job. All right, stay. So now we're going to talk about crating and if it's good or bad. Listen, you guys, I know that some of you are going to say, I don't want to crate my dog for whatever reason. There could be a million reasons. Go back in. Go back in. There you go. There could be a million reasons why you don't want to crate your dog. I'm going to tell you the pros of crating your dog, and I'm going to tell you some cons of doing it. So listen, the pro is if you have a puppy, if you have a new puppy, crating a dog is the safest place for them to be if you are not able to watch them, whether you're in your house or not. It is the safest place for them to be because they can't chew on anything else, right? So you're going to give them something to do in their crate where they're going to sit calmly. They are going to, they can be in their safe, calm, and rest away from all the chaos, okay? So they're going to have, good girl, as soon as, you guys just have to stick with me. She will calm down. So now she's doing it. Oh, go back in. Go back in. All right. All right, so those are some things that you may notice that's going to happen. So you want them to be in a calm, safe space. And the reasons why you may not want to use a crate at the beginning is, listen, let's say you have been home with your dog all year and your crate has been sitting in a corner. You got it from the neighbor who stopped using it and it's sitting in the corner. You haven't looked at it. You haven't washed it. Maybe it has some rust on it. It could be broken or bent. You don't even know. And you're like, uh-oh, I got to go to work tomorrow. I have a meeting. And you set this thing up and you throw your dog in there for the day. And you come back and your dog is panicked, is doing the things that I had mentioned, right? So is showing signs that they had been panting or drooling or are really stressed out. They didn't eat the treat that you left them. So those are the reasons. That's really the only reason why it's not good, is if they're not acclimated to it, if they're not trained that this is a safe, happy place for them to be. So everything that happens inside of this crate should be good. Like it should be good, right? Like it should be a safe, happy space. You don't want to put them in there as like a timeout for doing something wrong necessarily. You want to put them in there and make sure that they're enjoying being in their crate. So today I'm going to demonstrate how we reintroduce Jilly to her crate. So as you can see, she likes going in there. I'm not giving her treats out here. So that was part of what was happening. Is normally when I sit on the floor with her, when I'm doing a training with you guys, so you can see, I'm treating her out here. But today I want you to see that the only time she's going to get a treat is if she goes in here. So she has to go all the way in there. Do you see that? All 4 paws. Stay. And then she gets a treat. She gets a treat when she goes all the way in. So come back out, Jilly. All right, let's go back in. Yes! And she's going to get her high value treat for going back in. Come on, Jill. All right, go back in. All right, there you go. So she knows to do that. So you want to use high value treats, maybe even a novel treat, something that you only give her when she comes to be in the crate. So now she won't come out because she has figured out. Do you see the difference? So she figured it out. She's like, oh, I'll just wait. I'll wait right here because I might get another one. So that's one thing. You want to, when you first start introducing the crate, you want to stay really close. Do you see I'm very close to this crate? I'm not walking away. If I were to walk away right now, come on, Jilly, she'd probably follow me, right? Also, if I were to close the door and walk away, oh, good goodness. Yes, come on out. All right, go back in. So you can play all kinds of different crate games to get them to want to be in her crate. So she's staying in there because she knows that I'm going to give her another treat. She knows. So she's like, now she's wondering why she should come out, you know, because she's learned that. Where do you get your treats? Go back in. There you go. Good girl. So she's going to go back in her crate. You want to stay close. You want to do really short periods of time at the beginning. Come on out. Go back in. Like just 10 seconds, 2 seconds if you have to. All right, I'm making her sit extra. I'm doing extra work with her because she knows. So you're going to close the crate for 1 second. Open it back up. Come on out, Jilly. And now go back in. And there you go. So she has learned that she's going to get treats in there. So I'm going to close it again. I'm going to wait a second. I'm going to open it up. Now she's learned to wait sometimes. Go back in. And now she gets rewarded for having all 4 paws inside of the crate. So she starts to associate, come on, Jilly, with getting good things. There you go. So you want to play these games as like throughout the day, a couple minutes a day. Come on, Jilly. You want to keep them below threshold, meaning that when they start to panic when you close this door, it's too late. You waited too long. You don't ever want them to feel panicked. So she's pretty calm right now. Uh-oh, but she's starting to get out. She's like, what's going on? So I'm going to wait. Okay, Jilly, sit. Good girl. Stay. Stay. And her tail's wagging. Her ears are popped up. She's alert and she's happy. That's all you need to do. So you're going to play these games. We're going to keep talking about separation anxiety. Today was about the crate. We're also going to talk about if you don't want to use a crate, how you can get them to feel safe while they're alone. So you can teach them a thing like place. Jilly, place. Good girl. So when she goes up there, whoops, go back up. So now she's going to settle here. She's going to settle in her place like that. You can give them a long-lasting chew. So something like a Kong stuffed with a long-lasting chew, something like that. You can give them that. Come on, Jilly. And again, you want to give it to them only if they're okay being alone. So the treats don't replace you. I need to make that clear. These treats are not replacing your presence the whole time. So what we're doing is we're encouraging them to go into a new place, whether it's a crate or, a place here where they like to settle. We're encouraging them to go in there while we're not home, and they will still feel safe. So it's a step-by-step process. It's something we're going to keep talking about. So that was my introduction of panic in the doghouse. We had a little bit of panic in our doghouse right here with me and Jill trying to figure out how to demo it for you safely. But I really just want to say that I want to help you guys set up a plan to reduce fear, anxiety, and stress in everything you guys are doing with your animal companions. Keep your dogs below threshold. Make sure that you are aware of what the signs of separation anxiety are. Contact your a professional dog trainer like myself for guidance if you need more help. We are here for you. We want to support you through all of those changes that we are going through right now. So I'm here for you guys, and I will see you again soon. Thanks and have a great day.